that is the first level on the episode, and I kind of want to just talk about that as well. So the reason we got 55, which was literally just one level, it was actually probably like half a level, is that we can wield red chinchompers. Now, we've gotten 66 Hunter from our birdhouse runs, which is great. We really want to get 83 Hunter so that we can start hunting dragon implings, and that way we can get an Amulet of Glory. There's a bunch of other things we want to get, but the Amulet of Glory is really the key one there. So the aim of this episode is to actually catch red chinchompers until we are 83 Hunter. Then, once we've got the red chinchompers, we can use them, now that we've got 55 ranged, to get much higher range level much faster.
Before we jump into Hunter, I just want to see if we can get a Shielder task from Slayer. It requires us to have 70 combat. And the way we get 70 combat now, we have to get 6 levels in either strength or attack, and that will get us the 70 that we need. And I wanted to kill flesh crawlers. They have a 1 in 25 chance of dropping dust runes, which would save an inventory slot in my rune pouch for Lumbridge and home tellies. The only Slayer Master that gives flesh crawler tasks is Masna, and if I'm going to kill flesh crawlers anyway, just for some dust runes, I may as well see if I can get a task for it. I'm still hunting Anku. Okay, I might kill the Anku and then see what I can do. That's 38 Slayer. We're just going to try for the flesh crawlers task once, and if not the end of the world. Okay, whatever, it's not the end of the world. Let's go kill some flesh crawlers for 5 attack levels. And that is 51 attack. And we just got the bottom half of the scepter. We just missed the level because we're in combat, but that is now 60 strength. Pretty awesome, really exciting. Our highest combat level in the melee. Just missed the level, but we just got 52 attack. This is actually quite a good AFK method because, you know, they're constantly aggressive to me. They can only do a maximum of 1 damage, and they have really low defense, so I'm constantly hitting. And they drop a lot of weeds that I can use. And that is 53 attack, 54 attack, 1 level 2. Oh, wait. Oh, we got 7. Okay. Well, let's go and see if we can complete the current task we've got, which I think is Banshees, and then talk to Childa. So you can see this short grind is actually giving us loads of herbs. So this is a very typical inventory. So lots of Avanto, Irits, and Ranars, which means that we've increased our stack of prayer pots and Avantos and Irits. You can also see that we have collected 330 dust runes. When we unlock dust devils, obviously we won't have to really worry about this, but it does save a pretty decent inventory slot, which was taken up by the death runes and the air and earth runes. Right, and that's finally the Banshee task done. 55 Banshees. We've got 70 combat. We need a new Slayer task. Let's get a Slayer task from Childa. 166 lesser demons. Okay, that's not too bad. That'll get me a lot of experience, and they give a lot of prayer XP. And a medium diary task. Nice. Righto, now that we were able to get our combat level to 70, just so that we can get a task from Childa, we'll do that task later. This episode isn't necessarily about completing tasks. It's more about, well, getting things done. And that thing done is, remember, Hunter. So the first step to doing Hunter, other than getting the chins done, is actually getting the ability to make birdhouses. So we've had that ability for a while via Hunter, but not through crafting, and we only need 3, well basically 2.5 more levels in crafting to be able to make birdhouses. So we're going to be able to do that, and then we can do that throughout the Chinchompa grind. That way we can continue amassing some good farming XP. Get our crafting up, we're at Port Phasmatis again with the glass blowing method, and that is the first crafting level, 58 crafting, and that is finally 60 crafting. When I say finally, it really did not take that long at all, honestly. I've been putting it off and kind of needlessly. We can now use birdhouses. I'll show you how that operates and how that works after this inventory. So because we don't have a mounted dig site pendant yet, which, you know, at some point will come, we're still teleporting to Castle Wars to use the balloons. Alright, from here you can see the yew tree, it's just here, so instead of getting the mahogany, which is what we've been doing previously, we just chop the yew tree, which is just in front of the balloon. Then once that's done, we run to the island and do our normal birdhouse run. So from a mahogany birdhouse, we get 960 XP. And with the yew birdhouse, we get 1020. So a pretty decent upgrade. We also get a better chance of getting bird's nest. Jagex introduced a while back a quest called Eagle's Peak, which allows you to use box traps to prevent Chinchompa bots. So let's complete Eagle's Peak. This is like when they show you how to catch Pokemon, just like in the first route. And that is Eagle's Peak completed, a bit of Hunter XP, but now we've got access to the box traps. So we're in the Feldip Hills. This is where the Red Chinchompers are. There are a couple of other spawns, and if you've got access to the Hard Diary, there's this area as well. We can only lay 4 traps down at our current level, and 80 Hunter, we're able to lay 5 traps down. And that's the first Chinchomper on the grind. Is that a task? It's not.
Without tick manipulation, this is a bit slow, but we get about 40%, 45% catch rate at our level, maybe nearly 50. But yeah, you just saw 260 experience per Chinchomper caught. It's pretty great, honestly. So as you can see, at 66 Hunter, we are getting about nearly 60k an hour. It's not too bad. And that is the first Hunter level of this grind. Oh, Black Salamanders. Obviously, that's in the wilderness. Never going to do that.
That's 68 Hunter.
At 68 Hunter, we're able to barehand Nature Implings. And that is 69 Hunter.
The current play time is 21 days, 17 hours. We've probably been doing this grind for about 2 hours. And that is 70 Hunter. And that's 71 Hunter. Just so it's generally clear how long it's kind of taking per level. We can catch about 150 chins an hour. And it takes about 300 chins to get to the next level. And I'm currently at 71 going to 72. So it takes about 2 hours to get the level now. Quite a long time. 72 Hunter. 73 Hunter. We can upgrade to catching black Chinchompers now, but obviously that's in the wilderness. We're never going to do that. We're going to stay here and catch reds. 74. We can now catch Ninja Implings, which is a huge upgrade. They drop really, really good items like prayer pots, that kind of thing. Brilliant news. And that's 75 Hunter. As we were doing our boxes, a Ninja Impling flew past our heads, so we have caught our first Ninja Impling on the count. And what did we get? Open Poison Plus. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Missed the level because I was attacked by a spider, but that is 75 farming. Do we get anything interesting for that? Well, now we're able to grow magic trees. That's brilliant news. 76. 77. Just after a birdhouse run, we were able to complete a beginner casket, so let's see what we get. That is my 30th beginner casket, and I'm not sure we've gotten anything good from them yet. And with that, we should get, there you go, 59 Herblore. Pretty great. 78 Hunter on birdhouse runs. 79 Hunter. And with this, we hit a huge milestone, 80 Hunter. So that means we're able to lay 5 box traps down, as you can see here. We can catch the Herbivore, we can catch Crystal Implings, which obviously we have to complete Song of the Elves to do, which is massive news, really. We're only 3 levels off from catching Dragon Implings. With the extra trap and the increased level, we are increasing our chances of catching the Chinchompers themselves, and therefore the actions per hour is going up from, well, what we originally had down where we were like 68 was 160. Now a couple of levels ago we were up to 200. Now we're at 260. So it's increased quite a lot. Pretty cool milestone. That is 6,000 red Chinchompers. That's a pretty large amount of Chinchompers. 81 Hunter. 82 Hunter. And planting this will use up our last Irrit Seed, which was over a stack of 100 if you remember from both Winter Todd and the Nature Impling grind. So that'll be over 1,200 Irrit Leaves, which will be a large amount of Herblore experience. And we're already 59 Herblore, so that should give us a good few levels, to be honest. Great news. And also, clears up an inventory slot. And that means we reach 83 Hunter, which means that we can now catch Dragon Implings. Really good news. Dragon Implings drop a lot of really good stuff. So Dragon Bones, Dragon Dagger, Poison plus plus. The most important thing is an Amulet of Glory for us. Fabulous news. It drops loads. But at the same time, if you think I'm going to allow 7% of my inventory to be taken up by the Magic Butterfly Net and the Impling Jar, you've got another thing coming. We're going to 93 Hunter to allow us to get our inventory space back and catch Dragon Implings just on the fly. We've gained 15 levels, going from 68 Hunter to 83, and now we're going to gain another 10 more. We're about a quarter of the way there, just because of the screwy maths that Jagex uses on level progression. To celebrate, we've been hopping worlds quite a lot. I did find one in a Purapura world, so let's open the inaugural Dragon Impling Jar. And it's Mystic Row Bottoms. Not too bad. I'm not wearing any things at the moment, so could be worse. 84 Hunter. 9 levels remaining. And with that, we hit over 10,000 red chinchompers. Pretty cool milestone. And somewhat unsurprisingly, I missed the 10,000 mark. So out to 10,001 and still pretty good.
And that is 85 Hunter. So there's going to be a little change in plan. We're still going to go to 93, of course. That's the aim. We would never change that goal. It's fantastic. We really want to catch Dragon Implings without having to go back to Xanaris. But the method we're going to be using is actually going to change. So we're not going to get any more chins, well, other than the kind of the ones I'm doing whilst talking about this. But we're actually going to go and hunt the herbivore. It gives a bit more experience. And to be honest, if we look at my stats, I've got 85 Hunter. I've got 59 Herblore. Getting Herblore XP is always very, very difficult. And we're going to have to do a lot of Herbivore at some point anyway. Now, to do that, we're going to have to clean up the inventory slightly. And the main thing we're going to need to get is a herb sack, and that is from the Tithe Farm. You can get them from Slayer, but obviously we're not doing that. And you can see from here, we got 75 farming. You need 74 farming for the highest tier of Tithe Farm fruit to grow. So we're going to do a bunch of games of Tithe Farm to get enough points for a herb sack. I might do a few more games, depending on our needs, to get a seed pouch or a seed thing. Which I've been putting off, to be honest. And we are hoping, fingers crossed, for a nice Amulet of Glory. Holy fucking shit, that's a lot of dragon arrows. Enormous! Well, that's going to give us a lot of money. Great. Absolutely fantastic. So apparently there's a shop down here in the Rogue's Den, Martinthwaite's Lost and Found, which sells things for a slightly higher price. So, for example, the dragon arrow, which we valued at a shop earlier, it will sell for 320, but if we sell it from here, it will sell for 480, which is a huge increase. Yeah, it doesn't really decrease. So I'm going to sell like 5, and then hop, and then sell the rest. We should get a pretty decent amount of money from this. That is all the dragon arrows sold. We got about 180k, and now we're up to 1.5 mil, more than 1.5 mil. So we've grabbed our graceful gear. We've cleaned up our inventory. It looks a bit messy now, but we have cleaned up our inventory a bit. We've put some stuff in the looting bag, so the red chinchompers are all in there. All the bits and bobs are in here that we got before. That is the first Tithe Farm done. I'm not going to show you all the Tithe Farm, obviously. I screwed up. I only got 95. It's been a while since I've done it, so there you go. So let's shove that in the sack. 32k experience. That is crazy. And 21 points. So it's probably going to take about 10 games. 10, 15 games. It's not going to be that long. Game 2, nearly got 100. Good. There you go. I think we can get quite a few farming levels here, which would be quite nice. 77 farming. 78 farming, pretty cool. And also 251 points. So that's enough to get the herb sack. And we have a high enough herb lore level to use it now. We are going to keep going till we get 500 points, and that way we can get the seed box. So another 250 points. It didn't really take too long, a few hours. And that is 79 farming. And that is 80 farming, a huge level. And this should be... There we go, 509 points, enough points for the herb sack and the seed box. If you're wondering how long it took about 2.5 cats. So, like 6.5 hours, 7 hours. So not too bad at all. First, I thought I'd try for another dragon impling. That's a lot of money at least. And here's another one I found. Oh wow, that is a lot of baby dragon bones. Okay, so we cleaned up our inventory. In our looting bag, we have a ancient page, which means we need to complete Horror of the Deep. We need to ran our weeds to get some prayer pots for Horror of the Deep. So we're going to be using those into prayer pots. Now, before that, I want to clear up the inventory slightly more, obviously. We got those baby dragon bones from the dragon impling. This means we're going to have to try and make a gilded altar in the player own house. It requires 75 construction. But I can get the crystal saw and I can get tea from the teak shelves 2 in the house. So that'll give me a +6 boost, I think. So that'll be enough to get from 70, which is what my current level is, to 76, and it requires 75. This will increase the burying XP from 30 for each dragon bone to 75 if no burners are lit, and 105 if 2 burners are lit. To be honest, I might just do it with no burners lit, and that'll more than double it. So that's still worth the time and effort. The issue is that... to create the gilded altar, it costs around 1.2 mil to buy all the bits, and that's going to eat up almost all of our cash stack. Pretty crazy, honestly. Okay, so we're at the stonemason, and that is the end to our cash stack. We lost about 1.2 mil there. Right, that is deposit T successfully made. Hopefully that works. Let's have a look. Yeah, that gives us a 2 boost, and then we can build in the altar space a gilded altar. Fantastic. We've got the baby dragon bones and look, 75 XP per pop. That is going to be a huge amount of XP. And that is the first level, 50 prayer. Nice. And that'll be 51 prayer. Probably the last prayer level we'll get out of this stack. Right, we've got a full inventory of stuff. So we've got some prayer pots, 4 full doses and then 1 half. We've got a bunch of casts on runes. So we've got an air rune. All our death runes are nearly 4.5k because we've obviously been doing cats all the time. And then a full inventory of carom ones and swordfish that you can get from that shop in Brimhaven. This Toe of Fire is doing some fucking damage, let me say. And that'll do it. And that is the Dagannoth Mother completed. Honestly, holy shit, that was not expected. Yeah, that's really, really easy. So we get some really good strength, range, and magic XP, and the damage book. So that means we now have access to all of the god books, which is really good news. So currently we have an ancient page. We're going to have to get it out at some point. But that means anytime we do a clue and we get a page, we can just come here and put it in there. We can just store it in the god books and you can always get them back with the amount of pages it has. Right, we've cleaned up our inventory after doing the quest. We're going to try and get stuff out of our looting bag now. So let's dive to the Spory and then we can clean this up and go and start the final kind of preparations for herbivore. Looting bag attained. Seed box and herb sack bought. So we've got some of our seeds out. Actually, this is all of our seeds. What we're going to do is we can store 6 different kinds of seed stacks in this box, saving us pretty decent amounts of inventory space. So as you remember, we've been carrying around our Hespori seeds. So actually, this means that we can change our Hespori seed slot with the seed box slot and fit more seeds in. So you might think it doesn't save an inventory space, but actually allows me access to more seeds more often. So it's much better. If you're wondering why we've got an empty spot, it's because we're going to put a load of barley seeds in there or hammerstone crop seeds. So this is when we're hunting the herbivore, we can still do birdhouses. So we've just filled up the looting bag. It is looking much cleaner now, as you can probably admit. Right, let's go put this ancient page in the old book. We've got 1 page placed, which is great. And then we can drop it, and we should be able to get it back from Josic here. With the page in as well. So that means as an Ultimate Ironman, I can actually collect full books. Super cool. Now look at how freaking clear our inventory is. Look at this. And look at our looting bag. Oh, there is one more prep step that we need to take before we do herbivore. And it won't take too long, but it is very important. On Fossil Island, there is it's an agility jump and it requires 70 agility. Currently, we only have 68 agility, so we need to get 2 more agility levels at the agility pyramid. 69 agility. And our cash stack is increasing a little bit. There we go, get 70 agility. Also, as you can see, the cash stack is rather increased. So it was about 450k and now it's 1.2 mil. So it does give you an indication of how many laps we did. It was, I think, like 70 or 80 laps. This is our starting level 85. We're trying to get to 93. So 8 more levels. It's much harder than it sounds. We've also got 59 herb lore, and now we've got 70 agility, which is great. And we're going to be doing cats this entire time. We've already got 5,000 death runes, so let's see where we can get to with that. That's always fun. We've also, if you look in the seed box, got 2,000 hammerstone seeds, so we can always do the birdhouses, which are along the way. And let's just check the looting bag. So this is where we're at with our herbs before herbivore. And we're going to be doing a bit of farming, but it's mostly going to be herbivore at this point. I love this plugin, honestly. It's not even that hard. You can do this on mobile really easily, but I love this plugin a lot. Oh, I forget you get Numenite. You also get fossils if you catch the herbivore. If we get the fossils, we can actually put them into the Varrock Museum where we can get XP lamps that we can put into herblore. So it kind of doubles down on the old herblore, which is great. So 2,100 XP and 25 herblore XP. And it goes straight into the bag. So let's just see what we got. We got, 1 kill count. So we're going to be cleaning these and stacking these and putting these into the old looting bag when we get full. The annoying thing is going to be running out of run energy, I think. And that is inventory 1, a relatively typical inventory. Second inventory, third. You get the idea. As you can see here, our XP per hour in Hunter has increased to like nearly 100k. So that's double what it was when we were doing Red Chins. So it's a really good improvement. And that is the first trip. I'm determining trips by a full cat made, essentially. We had half a cat, so this is like half a trip technically. But we got quite a few herbs everywhere. A load of calantines and quirms.
Also, a huge shout out to No Currencies, our clan lord, who got a Tan's Fang, and then not too long afterwards got 90 Herblore and 99 farming, and then 2000 total level. Huge moment for him.
Able to complete a medium clue from Birdhouse Nest runs. Or whatever. Oh, hello. Hey! A couple of good things. In it goes.
86 Hunter, and that took about 1.5 cats, so that's like 4.5 hours.
Damn it, I missed a level and I was really paying attention to it. We've gained a Herblore level, now level 60 Herblore. Pretty huge, actually.
87 Hunter, that took about 6 hours, so just under 2 cats. That is 88 Hunter. It took about almost exactly 2 cats, actually, so, 6 hours. I got a crazy amount of Calquat seeds from a seed pack, so I'm just going to have them in my inventory. You can note them, actually, when they're all a sapling, but this one is still waiting. It's definitely worth to hold on to them, though, because they're worth about 12k experience per Calquat, and I've got 9 here, so that's over 110,000 experience. It's crazy. Not that interesting, but pretty cool. Exactly 6,666 Numulite. 61 Herblore. 89 Hunter, and that took almost exactly... Ooh, Lucky Implings. That's pretty good. So now we can catch Lucky Implings with the net. We're still going to go to 93 Hunter. That's still the goal. Took 2 cats, so about 6 hours, and our kill count at 681.
Another Dragon Impling.
Rip. 52 Prayer.
And that is 90 Hunter. 3 more levels to go. But 90 is a huge level here, so we can get sick backs. I just realised it's called sick bats. That's funny. But what we get here from Implings is you can catch crystal Implings barehanded now. We're not going to be able to do that until the Song of the Elves, so a while, but pretty cool. But it's a huge milestone. One of the highest levels we've got. Only 3 levels left for Dragon Implings. And thank you very much to the CC for bigging me up. It was a while ago, but I got 62 Herblore. Here you go. And we're over 1,000 kill count now. It was quite a few kill count ago. I didn't even notice.
The only time I've done Herbivore before was during Leagues. The second one, I think it was Twisted Leagues. And that's when you had like permanent run energy on, which is an incredible feature. I really wish Jagex would just implement it, because running around in Graceful is a bit boring, and you don't even like the effects of Graceful are a bit not very noticeable, let's just say. So doing Herbivore now gives me a real appreciation of the permanent run energy on. I don't mind walking around doing Herbivore. It's a bit slower. I don't have stam, so I have to do it like this. But it is a bit annoying. And it is a bit slower. There you go, look. But then again, it is quite AFK if I'm walking, so it does allow me to do kind of other stuff. 81 farming from tree runs from birdhouses. 91 Herblore. That took about 2.5 cats, so like 7.5 hours. It's getting a bit longer now. And after 91 Hunter, this is where we're at with the herbs. And with this, we should get over 15,000 Numulite. Look at that. Huge stack. We're going to be using that to get a boatload of gold ore from Volcanic Mine. And that is 92 Hunter. A huge level on the account. Halfway to 99 Hunter. 1 more level to 93 Hunter. And at that, we'll be able to stop with this grind and be able to catch any Dragon Implings we see along the way of our journey. Amazing. This has been really, really long. This one took about 7.5, nearly 8 hours. So I imagine the next one's going to take 9 hours, which, to be honest, with the amount I play, probably take a couple of days. Missed the milestone by a couple, but that's 1,500 Herbivore captured. Just got 63 Herblore. I can't find the chat thing anywhere, so... Clearly didn't happen recently, but I did get 63 Herblore. At 63 Herblore, which we just got, we can, interestingly enough, now make super restores out of Snapdragons, which is a huge upgrade. Another milestone here. Over 20,000 Numulite. Pretty cool. We're still going dry on Tree Spirits to get a Toadflax seed for contracts, and I've just realised I've used all of my dust runes, which we got from Flesh Crawlers, which means we can't home tele as easily, which is very, very frustrating. And that, finally, is 93 Hunter.
huge milestone. Exactly what we were going for on this account, or this grind. I think we started at 66 Hunter at the beginning of this episode. We've gained, what, 27 levels? Incredible. We're well over halfway to 99 now, so that's great news. But now we can catch herbivore. We've been catching a lot of herbivore. Now we can catch dragon implings barehanded, so we don't have to carry around a net. The only reason we would ever go and get a net is to catch a lucky impling in the wild, which is unbelievably rare. It's never going to happen. Right, let me deal with the fallout of the inventory, and then we can kind of review what we got, I suppose, during the grind. But first, you always got to go for another one. You always got to go for the back-to-back, just in case it's a risky pet. We did not get the back-to-back. Well, it's not even back-to-back. We didn't get the pet on the one after. Just to show you what we got 1,642 herbivores to get to 93. Well, 1,641, I suppose. So this is just the inventory from the last run. So ignore this. I'll show you all the actual herbs total in a second. But this is a 21,000 stack of Numulite. If you remember when we were trying to get the gold so that we can get some smithing levels, and when we got to 58, if you remember here, we only had like 1,000 stack, less than 1,000, and now we've got over 21 times that. So that's incredible. What we're going to do at some point in the near future is go to Volcanic Mine, use all this up, and buy a load more gold so we can get our smithing level up. So huge. So that's a huge stack there. What we've been actually doing as well, as you can probably see from this cat here, we've been collecting cats and selling them to the people in Ardi every single time. So that's why we've been measuring the time in cats. It's been about 3 hours every single cat. This last trip took about 8 hours total, so about 2.5, just over 2.5 cats. That's because I've been doing stuff in between as well. So what we can see here is we've now got over 8,000 death runes. It's a huge stack of death runes that I'm very, very proud of. The reason I'm standing over here, though, is the thing that I'm most excited about. If I go into the fossil storage, you can see we've gotten 87 small fossils, 45 medium, 28 large, and 12 rare. And we're going to clean all these fossils and put them into the museum. And then we're going to put all those lamps we get from those fossils into Herblore. It's going to be a wild Herblore ride. And now this is the inventory. It's a bit all over the place, so it's not in like order really, because I can't order it whilst it's in the bag. But you can see here we've got 1,500 Guams, we've got 155 Taramins, 350 Marantils, 177 Ranars, which is great. It's going to really add to the prayer pot stack. 179 Harrowlanders, 1,800 Irrits, nearly 2,000 Irrits, that's really good. Over 1,000 Qualms, nearly 1,000 Avantos, 91 Snapdragons, that's mostly from when we've got a farming contract that needs us to do a Snapdragon. Some Torstalls, Toadflax, same thing as the Snapdragons, but 184 of those, which is going to make 184 3-dose Sour Brews at some point, which is great. Nearly 500 Cadentines and nearly 250 Lantidimes. Huge amount of herbs, and this is a massive amount of Herblore XP. So we've gained something like 4 Herblore levels just from catching the herbivore and cleaning his herbs, and you do not get much experience from that. So we're gonna, gain a lot of Herblore experience from these herbs that we've gathered. It's very, very exciting. And now, what would be the point in doing all of this if we then didn't go and try and catch some DMs? So let's go and try and hunt some DMs, shall we? That was a very quick casket. So let's open this and see if we get anything, and then we'll go hunt for another Dragon Impling. Ooh, Ancient Page 1 and Dehyde Body. Not bad. And now we have the first and the fourth page in the... Well, this is the Ancient book, which is pretty cool. So let's open these Dragon Implings. Very excited. First Dragon Impling post 93. Mystic Red Bottom, that's not bad. And the last one... Yes! Amulet of Glory! This is fucking amazing. Oh my god. Amulet of Glory, yes. Yes. Okay. We can now upgrade our Amulet of Glory here. And we can also put an Amulet of Glory up in the house. We've got 3 Amulets of Glory. That's so good. Oh my god, what an end to the episode. Okay, let's just do a couple more hops and jumps and then clear up the inventory. Yes, we got that crystal key from 2 magpies. So let's open the crystal chest. That is not cool or nifty. But you know what? We have the crafting level to make a Dragonstone ring. And we have the magic level, if we boost, to enchant the Dragonstone ring. So let's keep this and make a ring of wealth. And here we go. That is the Dragonstone ring. And here we are going to unnote our Amulets of Glory. Oh my god, look at the upgrade. So good. This is literally best in slot until I mean, basically get Zenites. Like, it's so good. This is a huge upgrade. And we've not even started really doing melee. And this is what we're wearing already. Amulet of Glory. Unbelievable. Unfortunately, due to a bug with the recently released leagues, they had to roll back the RuneScape servers to before I got my glory. So that was really inconvenient timing for me. But let's open these dragon implings and hope for the best. Okay, that's... Oh, we now know they're not predetermined, so that sucks. So let's hope this last dragon impling has the glory, otherwise we're going to have to keep hunting for it. That is so unbelievably frustrating. That is very, very unfortunate for me. Okay, we're going to keep hunting. Right, so let's open the crystal chest again. Okay, better than last time. This is the first lucky impling ever. Oh my god, I can't believe I got a lucky impling. Okay, so, couldn't get a dragon impling. I've not been able to find a dragon impling. Let's open the lucky impling. I mean, that's not bad. That's the best food in the game, noted. Oh, another lucky impling. Can I get it? No, don't let this guy get it. Yeah. Yes. Another lucky impling. Woo! Okay, so we found 0 dragon implings, but this is the second lucky impling. What did we get? Are you... Fuck off. Honestly. What the fuck? Yes! Okay. This is the first dragon impling I found in a while. Well, that's fucking great. Come on, glory, please. Well, that's a lot of baby dragon bones.
53 prayer from using the dragon bones.
First of the day, can we get the dragon impling to drop us the Amulet of Glory? No. Wow. No, but that's pretty good. Technically, you can get a glory from a lucky impling. Well, we didn't get a glory. Another dragon impling. Another dragon longsword. We've been blocked from world hopping, unfortunately, because we've hopped too many times. So we're just going to AFK some of our Slayer task whilst waiting for the world hop timer to pop back. 39 Slayer. And that's 65 magic, which is a pretty big level because at 65 magic we can boost using a wizard mind bomb to 68, which means we can enchant Dragonstone jewelry. And we can do this stuff. We have the mind bomb in hand, so we drink that. We cast enchant on the Dragonstone ring. Now we have a ring of wealth. Nice little upgrade there. Please. Let's just check. So this will be our 17th. It's a 1 in 19 drop. And there's actually 2 drops. So it's a 1 in 10 really, because I can get the other Dragonstone one. Come on. No, that's not it. Okay. Another dragon impling. This is the first one in a few hours. I mean, 6 snapdragons isn't bad, let's be honest, but that's not what I'm looking for. That's good. We'll keep it. Well, yes, okay. This DM will be number 20. That's not the drop that I was looking for. This is a cruel twist of fate. This dragon impling, I think, is just trapped. Oh, he's not trapped. He's not trapped. Get him. Get him. He's mine. He's an overworld dragon impling. Come on. Get him. You just have to be joking. Lucky impling of the day. That's the second time we've got fire runes for a lucky impling. Ooh, finally, another dragon impling. Okay, let's give it a go. Nope. Lucky impling. Go! I don't even know what I got. Oh, it must be one of these. Another Dragon Impling. Summer Pie drop. Yes. Okay. Another one. Come on. Crazy. This is absolutely insanity. My recording didn't start fast enough, but I just got another D-Imp and it just gave me more Dragon Darts. We've got a 2 in 19 chance. And we're just getting more Dragon Darts. That's crazy. We got over 1 million Dragon Darts. Another Dragon Impling. How? We now have over 2 mil looking for Dragon Implings. Dragon Impling, let's go. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, we've got it back. That is 1 Dragon Impling from the overworld and 27. That is 28 Dragon Implings. We are 9 over. The drop rate, fuck yes. I cannot tell you how happy I am to have these back. It's been really sad to have them taken away from me. I mean, I'm not the guy who lost the 3rd age pickaxe, right? But like, to go very unlucky on Implings after already having the thing that you wanted made it really important to me that I went and got the thing again. This wasn't going to be the end of my episode. Getting the Amulet of Glory back wasn't going to be the end. It was going to be the beginning of the next episode, but I was so determined to get these that I really wanted to make it. So what we're going to do is we're going to drink the Wizard Mind Bomb. We're going to enchant both of these. Oh, I have to go and get another Wizard Mind Bomb, apparently. So what we're going to do now is we're going to build the Mounted Glory. And now we should be able to build the Amulet of Glory uncharged. In our house, which now give us unlimited teleports to Edgeville, Karamja, Draenor, and Al-Kharid. The standard one, which is Edgeville, you can kind of change it, but it's so close to a bank. Look at that. Oh, now we've got an easy way to get to Al-Kharid as well. Previously, it was just running to Lumbridge. I'm so happy, genuinely. That is a huge upgrade. And along the way, we were able to pick up a number of medium caskets. But let's clear the inventory a bit and we can open the medium caskets. Last episode, we were able to finish the episode opening a bunch of caskets on the accounts. And I really enjoyed that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a tradition to open a bunch of caskets at the end of an episode. And here we go. So unfortunately, my recording didn't work for the first 7 casket openings, but we got a bunch of new stuff. So the black headband, which you can see I'm wearing here, you can see it in the inventory here. We also got a Heraldic Shield 1, a green boater, some bunch of lobsters, some purple sweets, and a Bandos page 2. Other than that, nothing amazing. But at least you're able to see the last 3. I'm really sorry about not being able to see the first 6. Okay, so final 3 caskets before we hit 30 medium caskets opened. All of our uniques gotten in the last 6 caskets are at the top. Let's open the final 3. Ooh, Mithril Fulham Tea, that's cool. Last 2 caskets. More noted food. Last casket of the episode. And as I open this, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It's been a bit of a stressful one. And, we've gotten a huge amount of levels. 93 Hunter. We've got an 81 Farming. 63 Herb Lore. And a bunch of other skills kind of along the way. We went through some ups and downs. And this is the final casket of the episode. So, thanks again. Oh, that is a cool one to finish on. Look at that. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time.